And my friend's like, go over there, go over there. I'm like, no, stop, I can't stop. Hey y'all, what's up? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is CJ. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. This is corny. Today, I'm coming with another mukbang. And as you see, we're gonna be eating some seafood. So excited. I love me some seafood. And it's been a minute since I've had some. It actually hasn't been that long. But let's get into it. Is this falling? Girl, bye. So today I ordered me some hush puppies. I never had their hush puppies before, so we're gonna see what it's giving. And then I ordered me a nice little seafood boil. Let's go ahead and get into it. I am so hungry. Let me pray while I do this. Lord, thank you for this food. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And Lord, please let this be good, Lord. Please don't let me have salami burps after this, because a lot of times when I eat a lot of seafood, my burps be trash. So I love it and I thank you. Amen. Okay. Please bless and protect the food. Ooh. See. So I've been going to this place called Kai's, which is a restaurant here in Columbus. And when I first had it, bussin'. But for some reason, it seems like every time I had it after, it be getting worse and worse. But what I can tell so far, it's gonna be good. So today, I want to do like a mukbang, but also like a story time, because I have had some crazy shit happen to me that I wanted to tell y'all about. How do we like this angle? I wanted to try something new because the last video, I felt like you were missing the experience because you really couldn't see the food. Well, I feel like with this, you can't really see it either. But I'm just getting out the bag, so I don't know. I'm new to this, y'all. Don't judge me. Heart the comma. Let's get into the story time. And I feel like I'm gonna talk about this a lot, so I'm so sorry. But we're gonna be talking about dating and my best and worst dates that I've ever been on. So first off, I would just like to say I need to do better with approaching people, because back when the world was somewhat normal, and we was all going out to bars, that would be my prime time of getting my menses if I wanted to. Let's see what this hush puppy's giving. Oh, hell no. These are soft as hell. They don't got no crunch. Actually, okay then. Bussin'. Going back to what I was saying. I am not good with approaching people that I find attractive. Because I'd be scared of rejection, y'all. Like, what am I supposed to say? If you like, you know, be like, oh, you know, I think you cute or whatever. And my friends be like, go over there, go over there. I'm like, no, stop, stop. I'm like, stop, no, I don't want to go over there. I'm not going to do it. Sorry, that was nasty. But I just be so shy. And what am I supposed to do if they say, you know, they're not interested? Oh, okay. And walk away. No, I'm not about to be doing that. But I will say, if I had a couple of drinks, that I typically don't have a problem. But just normal me, hell no. Ooh. And I don't know why I like make it such a big deal. Because the worst thing they can say is no. But I just be nervous. Like, how embarrassing. And then you're probably gonna keep bumping into them for the rest of the night. And you're just gonna have to awkwardly look away. And I didn't have time for all that. Thinking about it. Like, I understand now. But I did say, when I do start dating again, I want it to be better at approaching people. Because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, lesson. But let me tell y'all my weirdest date that I've ever been on. So I was in college. I went to BGSU. And at the time I was probably 18, 19. And I think I met this guy off of Tinder, probably. I met him off Tinder. Do y'all know, what are like these little black things that be on here that looks like seeds? So yeah, we met off Tinder. We talked for a little bit. He was like, hey, do you want to go out? And at that time, I was like, sure, why not? He was taller than me. He was older than me. And I was like, what could possibly go wrong? So before, you know, I found out that Chick-fil-A was, you know, donating to anti-LGBT organizations, we went to Chick-fil-A. I know, so terrible. But then we went to Dave & Buster's after, played a couple of games, and it was a cute time. And I was like, ooh, he's so nice. He's friendly. This is the smallest piece of corn I've ever seen. But yeah, he's so nice. He's friendly. He's a gentleman. So he was like, do you want to like, because by the time we finished with our date, it was maybe like 8 o'clock. So he was like, do you want to like go back to my place and have like some drinks? And my little 18 and 19-year-old ass, oh my God, sure, yes. So we went to his place. And we talked from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Easily the easiest conversation I ever had with someone. Like, it didn't feel awkward at all. It just, like, the conversation just kept getting more interesting and interesting. So I was like, oh my God, this dude is like great. And so I was like, once it was like 4 o'clock, so I did it to myself. I should have just took my ass home. But once it was 4 o'clock, I was like, oh, you know, I've had a couple of drinks and it's like late, so is it cool if I like crash here? You know, I can sleep on the couch. And he was like, oh yeah, you can sleep here. You don't have to sleep on the couch. You can sleep in my bed. And I was like, So he had a California king size bed. One of the best beds I ever slept in. So, you know, a couple of stuff happened afterwards. And afterwards, he was like, so I have a question. And I was like, what's that? And he was like, can I add you to my list? So I was like, what are they talking about? A list? And he was like, I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, so me and my friends, we have like an Excel spreadsheet that we all just put our stuff together with. And we talk about, we put the guy's name, his age, what we liked about the experience, what we didn't like, what we thought they could improve on, what we thought they excelled at. And I was like, what the hell? You could have just did that without asking me. Like, I appreciate that you were trying to get consent, but like, you really could have just did it without asking me. So I was like, I don't really feel comfortable with that. So, you know, no, it's gonna be a no for me. And he was like, all right, cool. And then we fell asleep. And the next day, I wake up before him and I like walk to his bathroom and his front door was wide open. So I like don't know what happened. I could have got killed that night. And I'm like, wait, maybe he's like pretending to be asleep. Like, what if he had one of his little nasty ass friends come into his house and like took a picture of us while we were asleep because we were asleep in the nude. So like, what if they like took a picture, added it to this damn Excel spreadsheet? So once I saw that, I was like Tanisha with those pots, wake your ass up. And he's like, what's wrong? And I was like, your front door is wide open. So he jumped up, acted surprised. And like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Blah, 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 blah. So I was like, well, it's been real. I'm getting the fuck ASAP. So then, maybe like a day or two later, he was like, hey, do you mind sending me a dick pic? And I was like, for what? Like, for what? And he was like, because my friends want to see. Your friends want to see. And then he had the audacity to send a picture of one of his 45-year-old, and I'm not going to say old, a 45-year-old lady winking at me. I blocked him after that. I was like, this is too much. I can't. And like, I feel like, you know, I typically always date or like mess with people who are older than me. So like, I always am shocked that like people, or at least the guys that I've messed with, have always been weird. Here's another story. If you've follow me on my Snapchat, you probably heard this, and you're probably like, oh my God, you gonna say this again, but I don't give a damn. So, my friend was like, hey, you wanna go out? And I was like, sure. Because they were trying to bring their friend who'd never been to a gay bar before, and they like had just came out. So I took them to our local gay bar, and we were at the club dancing. And, you know, we feeling it, we juking. I'm like, okay, I'm thirsty, so let me go get a drink. So I go get a drink, and at the bar, there's this man in this suit. And he looked nice. Did I think it was weird he was at a dancing gay bar with a suit on? Yes, but I didn't ask no questions. I was like, who knows, maybe he just came from a wedding, maybe he just came from a bank, or maybe he just came from a funeral. So I was just like, just say he looks nice in his suit. So I was like, oh, hey, you look nice in your suit, whatever. You know, not expecting nothing to happen. He was just like, oh, thank you. And I was like, yeah, you're welcome. And then I walked away. So then, this man comes up next to me, same guy. And he's like, oh, what are you drinking? And I told him what I placed the order. He was like, can you put it on my tab? And I was like, oh. I need to get me a camera because my phone keeps cutting out. I'm sorry about that. I was saying it wasn't the best idea to be doing this with my teeth because I just put in a new tray for my Invisalign and my teeth are sensitive right now. Anyway, going back to the story. So he brought me my drink. We was talking. It was cute. And I was like, oh, well, I appreciate the drink. My friends are here and I'm here with them, so I'm gonna go back to go dance with them. So I go back to my friends, they drunk as hell. And I'm up there dancing with them. You know, very much serving the kids. And then the man comes and finds me, and I feel someone dancing up behind me. So I'm like, what the hell? And I turn around, it's him. So I was like, ooh, this man is aggressive. He done came to me not once, but twice. Okay, whose idea was to do a boiled egg with this? I don't think this, oh my goodness. It keeps cutting off. Anyway, I was like, oh, this man's aggressive. He came up to me 3 times. So I was like, okay, we'll give him the time of night. So we dancing, and maybe after like 10 minutes of dancing, he was like, you wanna go home with me? Okay, y'all, if it cuts off again, I'm done. I'm sorry. This is, so I was like, oh, I came with my friends. I can't go home with you. He was like, oh, I'll pay for them a lift to get home. Baby, he wanted me. I was like, I got that shit. So he paid for the lift home. And then he had booked this nice hotel, which probably was like $300. When we got to the room, he had a bottle of champagne waiting. It was so romantic. We had a good night, a great night. The next morning, I wake up and he is nowhere to be found. And at that time, I didn't know how hotels worked. Like, I didn't know that they take your car before. So I was like, oh, this motherfucker got me fucked up. Think I'm about to pay for this shit. So I hurried up, put my clothes on, and I opened up the front door. And he's sitting there with breakfast. I'm about to open the door. And he was like, where you going? I was like, shit, I thought you trying to leave the bill on me. So we ate breakfast. And then this man tells me that he's engaged to a woman. I was such in shock. According to him, his wife told him to, or fiance told him to do it. I don't believe it. But hey, I don't consider myself a homewrecker. Damn, I got shit all over my face. This shit good as hell. But I don't consider myself a homewrecker due to the fact that I found out after. So yeah, I've just had like crazy experiences with men in general. I don't know if I would say I had any like great dates, hence why I'm still single. But I've had some good ones, but I don't feel like they're interesting enough to share. But how does one get swag? Because, ouch, when I be talking to somebody and they be trying to get all like, you know, I be like freaking out because I don't know what to be saying. I always be going to my friends, sis, what's your... Okay, y'all, I'm so sorry about me not being able to finish the video. My phone just like kept cutting out and saying that I didn't have storage when I like deleted basically my whole phone. Anyway, basically what I was trying to say is like, how does one get swag? How does one get game? Because I need some. Because every time someone be texting me some, you know, some scandalous stuff, like I always be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So let me know down in the comments below. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Once again, so sorry about the space. I'm gonna have to get a camera soon so that I won't have to worry about it. But thanks for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all.